I'd expected you nearly 3 minutes ago, Lestrade. What's got you dawdling about tonight with an extra party?
3 minutes ago. Seriously. Do you know how many steps it is to get here too?
A man of your height? 472.
All right then, this is Mr. Trent Hollinsworth, from a village called Baskerville. Heard of it?
Woodsy. Sheep-heavy. Full of opinions about some hound chasing the locals. Fair summary.
It's not just the stories. I saw it, just before dawn, near the woods, tall, broad-shouldered. The eyes, red like coals. The dogs were howling. The air was wrong. It stood there, didn't move. Just watched.
And you came to London to tell us this?
No one in the village seems interested in doing anything about it. Some think it's just nerves, paranoia, and fear. Others do believe, which is worse because they seem to want it out there. The werewolf brings in tourist revenue, you know? But it's just good fun for them. For some of us that live in Baskerville, it's a terror. There's another full moon coming tomorrow night, Mr. Holmes. If you don't help, that beast is going to kill again.
Again? What details have you about the previous deaths?
Well, back in the 60s, some people disappeared, including one boy who went for a bike ride, never to return. My mum used to tell me that story as a boy. Anyway, the present-day death toll is up to 3. A few months back, a man in his 30s vanished during a full moon. Then, on the next full moon, so did another man. A week later, both men were found mauled by something vicious. They were together, like it was the beast's dining lair. Autopsies on both confirmed multiple broken bones and tons of teeth and claw marks. Just like a werewolf. Last month, the full moon caught yet another one. A young man who happened to be a friend of Trent here.
You can talk to my therapist, Dr. Abbott. I'm not crazy, Mr. Holmes.
So you're actually investigating the Hound of Baskerville now, are you, Detective Lestrade?
Trying to, but half the town's silent about these ghost stories, and the other half selling T-shirts with fangs and claw marks.
And you thought I'd be more suited for cutting through the superstition?
I thought you'd rather like it, to be honest. I wouldn't mind the company either, mind you. I should know better. But hearing Trent tell his story, I felt like a boy again. Shiver up my spine, and the whole bit.
All right. Let's see what your village fears more. The beast, or the truth.
So, you'll come?
Lestrade, let's start by finding out if Trent's mind is mad. Or if indeed, there is some demon beast of Baskerville.
We'll start with Trent's therapist, Dr. Lillian Abbott.
Trent came to you. That surprises me. I thought he was making progress. His paranoia was mild, not so long ago. His symptoms were manageable.
Fear destabilizes such progress unpredictably, especially in places like this.
Places like this? You think the town's part of the problem?
Certainly not in a supernatural sense. This town is the canvas upon which many seem to paint their shadows.
I certainly understand your metaphor. I've worked with a lot of sleeping disorders. But legends see themselves more deeply in the psyche than mere watercolours, Mr. Holmes. The werewolf stories predate the war. People still talk about a boy on his bicycle who disappeared one foggy night under the full moon.
And since then?
Sightings every few years. No pattern. Until a couple of months ago. 2 men were found. Torn apart, they said. There were no witnesses. But both men had gone missing during full moons. So...
That's when people started fearing the werewolf again. Did you know the victims?
I didn't know Mr. Hamish, the first man to go missing. But Julian, the second victim, was a colleague. Julian had just moved out here, so his initial disappearance hadn't concerned me. But when they found him... it chills me, to be honest. I haven't even taken my usual strolls through the woods since then. Full moon or not.
What experiences have you had in the woods? Anything unexplained in your time here?
Not firsthand. I'd always found the forest quite peaceful until recently. If you want stories, speak to Duncan Vale. He owns the tavern in town. He serves a great ale, but if you want werewolf stories, that's who you should see.
Holmes, that's the 3rd victim in the photograph, with Dr. Abbott and victim number 2.
Dr. Abbott, you knew the 3rd victim too?
Taylor? Yes. We'd had some sessions in the past, but he was most recently talking to Julian for guidance.
Interesting. Small town coincidence or connective tissue? I'm curious indeed. Lestrade, let's make our way to this beastly tavern.
Good evening, gentlemen. Come to chase the beast?
Or at least discover why so many people are running from it.
Not a believer, eh? You're a rare breed these days. Black wolf stories flow like water around here.
Do you think it's just a story?
It's more than that. The stories have been going back for years. It used to be our local legend, until it came back a few months ago. Those bodies Bentley found out there. The whole town's in a spiral.
And you thought you'd sell tickets for the ride? It seems your establishment is quite dependent on this theme.
This is what I do for a living, Mr. Holmes. Usually the howling increases in the winter and the place gets packed with frightened drinkers. You can't tell tonight, but the tourists have dropped a lot of coins in this pub. These deaths have made the full moon tours deader than the air out there, though. Haven't been any of those in a while.
And you aren't frightened of the beast yourself?
I keep to where I'm safe. Mr. Hamish liked riding his bike at night, and that boy Taylor was a bit of a wild one, if you know what I mean. Probably thought he could fight the beast. I didn't really know the other guy. He was new in town, I heard. Not really a believer, much like yourself. Probably out where he shouldn't have been too.
Any unusual interactions with anyone over the last few months?
Well, everyone's more scared than usual. Before Taylor got himself added to the beast's menu, he was getting more agitated, outbursts and the like. He was mad at the therapist over something, but I didn't talk to the lad about it. Just served pints and walked away. Bentley over there might have listened. Or Trent, they were mates, I think.
The therapist, you mean the second victim?
No, Dr. Abbott. A guy that mad I suspected unrequited love.
Thank you greatly, bartender. A tip for your tip.
If you want truth, you need terrain. I offer the only walking tour with actual sightings. I'll show you the ridge myself.
Do your sightings usually come with theatrics? I'm seeking truth, not spectacle, Mr. Coe.
Another skeptic. You'll change your mind when you find yourself standing in front of its hulking body and glowing red eyes. Just the howl of such a beast can put shivers through tougher men than you two.
It does sound quite formidable. By chance, have you any photographs, just to prepare myself properly?
Very funny, smart guy. I can take you out there myself if you think you're up to it.
Up to it? I came for it, my good man.
Holmes, I don't know if...
Ready yourself, Lestrade. This is already determined. Now, Mr. Coe, what do you know of unrequited love between our third victim and Dr. Abbott?
I hadn't heard anything about that. Taylor was mad Dr. Abbott was bad-mouthing his pal Julian.
The second victim.
Do you know Dr. Abbott?
Oh, sure. A lot of her patients have become believers. It was the new guy, Julian, saying we were all fools, believing in beasts and the like.
Detective Lestrade, we've got to go out there and get this beast before it kills someone else.
And if going after the beast is precisely what leads to the next death, perhaps even your own. What then, Trent?
I'm tired of being afraid, Mr. Holmes. I face this creature tonight, with or without you.
As I said, Lestrade, it is determined. Mr. Coe, lead the way.
It often lurks just ahead. I've seen the massive paw marks. It's like it waits for you to chase it.
Holmes, I don't like this. Feels like a trap.
Fear devours your logic first. Fortify yourself, lest your reason be consumed.
You know, I found both Hamish and Julian's bodies. Hamish, bones shattered. Legs, arms, ribs. Julian, though, just his head. The rest of him looked untouched. But his face, vicious really. And their bodies, still glistening in the beast's saliva.
There it is. Whoa, look
Car!
out! That guy almost killed us.
Someone could get knocked clean off the road up here. Like this bike. These marks. Here. Paint scraped clean. Aluminum warped inward. It was hit. Likely by a car. Fast.
Hey, that's Hamish's bike. He must have been riding it up here. The beast should be right around here. We saw it.
I've never seen it run away before. We must have scared it.
It is a theory.
Sherlock, are you saying you're starting to believe?
Not in a creature, but in more than coincidence. I'll be right back.
What does your friend think he's doing, Detective? He's going to get himself killed running off alone.
Holmes, where are you?
I wouldn't want to be your friend out there tonight.
Over there, did you see that? In the trees. Fuck that!
Holmes can have at it.
I told you it were real. Oh my god.
Oh my god, oh my god,
Oh my
oh my
God.
god.
Oh my god, oh my god.
Oh my god. Let's get to the tavern.
I hope Holmes knows what he's doing.
Watch your step.
That was incredible.
Did you see those eyes?
The tavern is this way.
It's not chasing us, is it?
Just get inside.
We made it.
Thank God.
I do hope Holmes is okay.
You look like you could use a good drink.
You're alive and here. I don't understand.
That's standard operating procedure with Sherlock Holmes. Care to catch us up while we catch our breath?
With all that blood pumping to your brain, you've still not gotten past this beast nonsense, have you, Lestrade? I asked the good doctor to meet us here, but in all your fright you seem to have taken the long way through the woods.
What's this then? What were you up to in those woods?
I was enlisted to vanquish a beast, so I took its eyes, of course.
But those are just reflectors from a bicycle.
And your beast isn't much more than that, I'm afraid. But your killer, they are quite real.
Well, Holmes, who did it?
Glad to have you back amongst the reasonable, detective. Let us start with the illusion. The beast, the glowing eyes, the howls in the night, all explainable. A bicycle long swallowed by a tree, its reflectors catching moonlight at just the right angle, and a nearby highway masked by forest. Easy to forget, unless you're listening.
Or getting hit by a car. We were near killed out there.
So explain the howling smart guy.
Simply a loon whistle nestled in a hollow tree. No doubt the resulting echo was close enough to a beastly howl for frightened minds to conjure the rest. No wolf howl, but a device to simulate one. Regardless, it was enough to agitate the local dogs and livestock, no doubt.
So I don't understand, Mr. Holmes, what happened. Was it a killer or not?
Not quite. The first was likely an accident. Mr. Hamish was cycling home after dark. A car struck him on that elevated road. The impact launched him into the woods, where no one would think to search. By the time he was found, the animals had made him unrecognizable.
That's disgusting.
It is. But worse still is what came next. Because someone saw an opportunity in that horror. Someone who found the body and didn't report it.
Julian.
No. Julian had recently moved to the village and had been speaking out against the werewolf myth, claiming some in town were fueling delusions for personal gain, including, notably, the local therapist. Isn't that right, Dr. Abbott?
You're mistaken.
Am I? You stumbled upon Hamish's body during one of your peaceful woodland walks, but instead of reporting the accident, you used it. During a confrontation, you struck Julian, perhaps in anger, perhaps out of fear he'd ruin your reputation. Then you staged his body beside Hamish's, smeared both in animal fat, and activated the legend.
Animal fat.
That wasn't saliva you saw glistening, Mr. Coe. A slather of lard would bring all sorts of predators to render the body quickly.
I'm beginning to think you're a bit of a loon.
Common mistake for pedestrian brains, I take no offense.
And the third victim, Taylor?
He knew, of course, or at least suspected. He'd seen too much, heard too much. He told others he was going to prove it. And so, Dr. Abbott, you lured him onto the same road. You struck him, dropped him just beyond the tree line, smeared him with the same fatty lure, and waited for the animals to finish the story.
She was messing with me the whole time. She told me it wasn't all in my head.
It was never your mind that betrayed you, Mr. Trent. It was hers. In fact, she told the detective and I that she was surprised by your relapse.
Dr. Abbott, I'm placing you under arrest for the murders of Julian Mercer and Taylor Reed, and for obstruction in the death of Henry Hamish.
You all wanted something to believe in. You knew monsters weren't real, but you all wanted to believe.
On the contrary, such behavior proves only that the monsters live among us.
Let's go, Dr. Abbott. A stunt like this deserves an all-expense-paid trip to London. You'll be our guest for some time, in fact.
The Beast of Baskerville was never in the woods, but in the hearts of those who profited from it.
Hey there, I'm Gary. I was just here on vacation from Omaha and heard Sherlock was working and had to stay. This was pretty cool to watch, huh? I'm a big fan of these other videos too. Like and subscribe. See you in the comments.
Who the hell's Gary?